Most important thing, obviously, would be to teach my girls how to preserve themselves for their future by doing the right things, saying the right things, walking as much as possible in a spiritual way, sharing with them the understanding that good things come to people that prepare themselves. And there are three components that I try to share with my young ladies, and that is understanding the importance of spiritual development, physical development, and emotional development. I think that all plays a major part in bringing girls up in a society such as ours. Life itself is about coaching. It's about developing. It's about rehearsing. It's about practicing. What I share with the young boys and the young girls that I have an opportunity to work with is the same thing that I share with my daughters, you know, practicing, rehearsing, and getting ready and making mistakes and being there to correct. I think that's the most important part, making sure you establish a relationship to engage young people, whether they're your children or someone else's child. You teach them that they can come to you if they are in error, if they make a mistake, if they trust you enough because of a letdown or failure, then you can get them back on the right track. And I think that's one of the things that I try to do, make sure I steer my girls in the right way so that if they have a letdown or a failure of some sort, I can redirect them. And they trust me enough to understand, hey, we can always go to Dad. But the key is to make sure you understand grouping yourself around positive people. And I was fortunate enough to do that with high school football coaches, teachers, preachers, Sunday school teachers, male and female, and getting that guidance. And all I'm doing now is sharing that information with others. And I think that's a part of our general makeup as human beings, to share what you gain. My high school football coach, Art Kennedy, just a phenomenal individual because he taught patience. And I think that's one of the things that I had to learn, especially when you're working with girls. And you know, you have to remember, I played football and wrestled in high school and had wrestling scholarship offers all over the nation. And you know, many of the guys that I played football with at Alabama State University, whenever I go back to visit, they see me and my girls and they're like, whoa, that's big lunch, you know, putting in a bowl. And you're talking about a guy that was just, I mean, I played nose guard, a physical position, and here I am having to adjust that physicalness to be tender with young ladies and little girls, and readjusting my thoughts of drive, and saying, take your time. So I think I learned from him, you have to be patient, not only with girls, but with boys. And I translate that to my present profession as a chemistry collaborator, biology collaborator, and a football coach. You have to be patient in the classroom. You have to be patient on the football field. You have to be patient on the wrestling mat. You have to be patient at home because people make mistakes. The key is to make sure that you get them ready, get my children ready, get other youth ready for the world, because once they leave my presence, the possibilities of making mistakes without having someone there to catch you will be slim, you know. But every once in a while you come across a good mentor or a good person that will step in and brace you and help you and provide that safety net. The book of Proverbs, you know, chapter 12 makes it very clear that a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. Not just his children, but his children's children. So in keeping that in mind, I think one of the things that I would share with young men, fathers, boys, that the number one thing it's time. We have to make sure that we're developing trust. We have to make sure that we are engaging in a way to make it personal. We have to make sure that we're motivating our young people, male and female. We have to make sure that we are spending quality time that we will never get back. If I'm just thrilled to death that we have this opportunity to at least share this platform, because I don't look for stuff like this. This is what I do. I mean, being a father, being a man, it's what I am. And if someone gives me a platform, I'm gonna shout from the top of the mountains and just yell, let's do what we can to build our communities.